Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid, just coming over to XRP, and once again, thank you for your support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So we've ramped up here in a beautiful golden cross like this, holding this support, holding this support. Like I said to you, when you start to go sideways like that, you do look at some kind of correction coming in. We got one just there, okay, but we never lost the 4-hourly 55. So I think if we start to lose the 4-hourly 55, which is a red line, and start to see it close below that, we could be looking at some kind of deeper correction there. And you could say, okay, we've got a massive impulsive move, a big wave 2 corrective move, and if we hold support down here, wherever it is, you know, we start to come back up and take out that high. That's really, really bullish. Okay, so what you need to do, you can predict where you think it's going to go through patterns. So basically there's some kind of neckline there of a possible head and shoulders pattern like this, coming up, coming up, coming up, boom, drop it. Okay, losing it and closing below the 4-hourly 55 confirms a breakdown, and I think you've got a corrective move coming down. Okay, so you can use Fibonacci as well. So if we go from the top to the bottom all the way down there, if we start to see it close below the 236, which we're currently holding, I mean, look at this. You've got support, support, support. Okay, at the minute, we've wicked down to it. But if we start to see XRP closing below the 0236 at 03970, equally on the 4-hourly time frame, your next level of support becomes a 382 at 03763. But I think, you know, the fact that we've melted out here, look at this resistance, coiled up and broken it, we've got a little bit of a cheat signal here that if we start to go through some kind of big ABC correction, coming back down and just making a higher low and beautiful structure, we could be looking at a 0.5 fib and this red line being back tested as support, okay, which would be this level of resistance that we took out just there for XRP, okay, which would be 0.3604 on a 5 fib with a wick to 0.3556. It's a possibility, you know, but what we need to see is the close below the 55 EMA on the 4-hour, like I said to you, support, 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 and primarily the close below 0236. I think you could look at a bigger retracement basically for XRP. So it's all noise, you know, it's all noise. It's all up, down, chop, sideways, consolidation, breaking high structure. If we can hold this and we start to come back like this, you know, and hold this support and start to go up again, I think taking out a 0 fib could technically become really, really bullish here for XRP. You know, we're starting to move up impulsively, correctively, and potential impulsive move like that. I think one really, really negative bearish statement from XRP right here, right now, would be a deeper retracement. If we start to come back through these fibs and we start to come down, okay, and we start to take out the 1 fib all the way down where this low was in January, I think that could be a very bearish statement, obviously, because I think that what you've got here is an impulsive move or reversal wave back down, and you're looking at new lows here for XRP. Now this green line is the low from last year, okay, so if this gets really nasty, okay, and the markets roll and Bitcoin's not bullish and things like that, and Bitcoin's not looking at massive breakout, you know, we're not going to hold the lows. It's a bull trap basically, and we're looking to come down, and we've got another impulsive move on XRP. One indication is falling through these fibs right now, taking out the 1 fib, you're in a minimal target down here, 1272, 02716, you've got the 1414 at 02579, and then you've got the 1618 at 02393 there for XRP. You've not done it yet, but at the minute, you know, if you run into a brick wall here and you begin in a retracement and you start to come down like this, these levels have to hold as support. You start to fall through them and turn them to resistance, you can clearly see you're going to come back, lose the 1 fib, boom, impulsive move to the downside, okay. So that's simple technical analysis. Now one thing I think that would be really, really bullish here, you get some kind of correction coming back down, taking out that high, okay, will be really good because you got some kind of impulsive move, corrective move, okay, and it will begin to look quite tasty. But one thing I'm looking for here for XRP is taking out that green line at 0.5593. I think that if we start to take that out, you've got a high, you've got a low, you've got a higher low, and you've got a higher high, and potentially, you know, you're looking really tasty. So from last year, you got potential high, high low, higher high, high low, something like that, you know, and you've got your massive reversal down here, and you've got your uptrend structure, which is what we're looking for. At the minute, we've not got that, you know, everyone jumping up and down saying we've bottomed, we've got reversal structure. We've not, you know, we've not, to be honest with you. But what we need to see is taking out that high, you know, from that resistance point that we put in way back in September. I think if we start taking that out, just like we're looking at taking 25k out for Bitcoin, we're beginning to confirm the bull market here for the crypto market, and especially XRP, okay. So until we start to see that, there always exists the possibility that this is a correction, this is impulsive, this is a correction, and you're looking at another impulsive move to the downside, okay. So just there, like I said to you, we've got a clear 5 waves, you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that could be deemed as impulsive. This could be corrective coming back up like this, okay, and then boom, you dropped. But one thing we need to see to negate this fact that this is impulsive is taking out that high 0.5578 I think you start to take out this green line up here, okay, boom, you're confirming your bottom. Really is that simple, okay? So there's equally something else that I want to see for XRP on the 5-day time frame. I don't see anybody else talking about this, okay? But if we start to see all this, I'm going to show you. I did a post update on Twitter the other day. I did a post update that if we start to see this for XRP, I think, you know, you could be patient and just wait for this scenario anyway, because I think you're confirming a massive impulsive move. Let me show you right now. So one thing I'm looking for on a 5-day time frame here, this is a Gaussian channel, okay? You can clearly see you've got this bear market, impulsive wave 1, corrective wave 2, and then you went sideways like that, consolidated, and then you got massive 3, 4, 5, okay? And that was a beautiful move off this bear market where you busted through the Gaussian, came back in a higher low, consolidated, busted through the Gaussian, okay? And you never look back. If we take a look at this bear market from 2018, sorry, January into 2020, we're coming down, we've gone red, so pretty much like this cycle here, and then we've come back out in a potential wave 1 like we did here, came back in a wave 2 like we are right now, in my opinion, coming back to the low, never lost it, you know. And right now, if we start to see something here for XRP, I think we could be looking at explosive break like the second time here after this bear market drawdown. The second time we broke above the Gaussian, it just indicated a massive impulsive move here for XRP. So we are potentially on the cusp of it, but what I want to see obviously is XRP not start to come down like this, okay, with a 10 EMA, start to do something like that. It's really, really bearish, okay? There is a possibility, you know, we're coming back into the Gaussian, we're sort of consolidating, going sideways. Once we see the break right there, and once we see it take out that top end of the Gaussian, we've got an impulsive move here for XRP. So it could just be something that you could wait for, you know, right now. If this thing starts to come up and go sideways, consolidates in a range, I think you're taking out this red line, which is technically bullish, okay? And then you start to come back up and you get the blue line piercing the top of the Gaussian. I think you're confirming an impulsive move, just like we got here, just like we got there, and just like we got there, okay? So every time we've seen the blue line pierce the top end of the Gaussian, it's been an indication of an impulsive move. So just please write that in your notebook, because in time I'll probably forget, but when you look back you'll see, oh, the signal was there, you know, just there. We've broken out, almost broken out the top end of the Gaussian with a 10 EMA, consolidated, broke out, confirmation of impulsive move. Just there, we almost got it just there as well. Do you see that? Way back in 2016, ran to a resistance, came back in a higher low still than the low we created of wave 2. It's once we broken out the top end of the Gaussian, we confirmed the impulsive break, okay? And this is what I'm looking for. So I think in time we will break the Gaussian, because remember, nothing goes down forever, nothing goes up forever, everything moves in waves. But right now, you know, we've got this bear market, potential wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got this bear market, potential 1, 2, 3, something like that, massive 3, 4, 5. Who knows where it's going to go to, but we could be gearing up for a very similar scenario right now of this particular leg that we're looking at. But obviously, for this to be valid, we need to see the lows held, we need to see Bitcoin, you know, hold its lows and start to break up impulsively. We could be looking at some kind of melt up like I've shown you in a DXY. If we start to see the breakdown and confirmation of a death cross right there on the weekly, then this particular scenario where this blue line, which is a 10 EMA on the 5-day time frame, it could begin to do something like this where it takes out the top end of the Gaussian. I just think that if we start to see it breaking through the Gaussian, I think it's a major bullish signal for XRP. It's not done it yet, you know, but I think in time, whenever it does it, even if XRP does go lower from this point, I think that one of the major signals for an impulsive move up would be the 10 EMA breaking out above the red line, the top end resistance of the Gaussian channel, okay? And it really is that simple. So I'll be back tomorrow with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.